Good afternoon, my lovelies. I am soaked. My hair is still dry, but look what I've got. I've just been out in the pouring rain trying to save my ebony seeds because look, they're all opening up. Hello there, my name is Liz, a self-confessed succulent addict. Welcome to my channel, Growing Succulents. This is my ebony that I've actually already collected the seeds from, so the stalks are all fairly dried up. Oops, I shouldn't have done that, but supposed to pull them out. I can't do it if I'm filming and talking and showing you how I gather seeds. So hang on, okay, that's good enough. So now I've already collected them, but there's still a lot of plants. Look at this other ebony here. So those are still ebony seeds in there that needs to be harvested, but I don't want to separate them now because I'm just going to take them, whoopsie, and put them in my mixed container here, so I'll get a surprise. And then that one too. Okay, just gonna take them off and put that there. That one's already opened. And I'm still going to leave those ones there that's not open. And these ones here, did you set? So this one, some of them might not have set. Oh, see, that one's still green, so that's no good. Now these ones, okay, I might as well just take them. Okay. And this is my Echeveria Vashon, which formed some variegated plants before, but they now have dried up and the variegation is gone. But I'm left with this cute little pointy plant, so I still love it. But see, the variegation's gone, so it doesn't matter. So I've got a couple of baby plants from that, so which I can harvest sometime later on. I don't like harvesting them when they're so young like that. I prefer to let them grow a little bit bigger, and that way they have a better chance of surviving and growing. The flower stalks just full of these dried up seed pods now, so I'm gonna try and get the seed pods. So exciting. Okay, but collecting the seed pods, I believe, is seeing what they look like first up. Okay, so I'll put that in the little pouch that broke. Doesn't matter, sun's in my eye and I can't see. Do you have seeds? Yes, yes, tiny little seeds there. Look at them. I can feel them. See? Tiny seeds. Look at that. So, I'm just going to put a tape that one later on, but anyway. And I think this might be a bit too small anyway. Okay, you can't see, can you? I'm blocking. There you go. Okay, you get the idea, and look at that. Lots of seeds so far. Ooh, so exciting. These are now the ebony seeds I've collected, and they're all pretty dry. So even the ones at the tip, so that's probably the ones that are still fresh, which is not a viable seed because they're still pretty green. So if I squeeze that, nothing comes out of it. Put that away. So the top, we start from the top, and again, still nothing because it's still pretty green. As it grows like that, so it'll start from the bottom going up to the tip. The tip is still pretty fresh, but the bottom ones should be dry. And now I made sure that they are dry. So I've got a piece of paper that's sort of folded in half. Folded it like so, because you will see. And what I'm doing to here, so I got a sifter or a strainer, and I'll take one. If I put this, okay, so that's already dropped some seeds, so I'll just squeeze it through there like so, and just like magic. So this one now, I tap it, throw this away, and these are now those tiny little, those are the ebony seeds. So now I'm gonna fold this in like so, and I have my ebony mix over here, so we can take these, hold it, and join the rest of the gang. So I'm just gonna go right ahead and continue harvesting the seeds. So just squeeze, 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 because they have those seed pods there. See, look. So every corner will have the seeds. So again, you can see it dropping on the palm of my hand. Will be life, and hopefully they will grow. So just put it here like so. Look, tiny. See? Don't even sneeze or breathe into it, because you can inhale them. Even if the bits that are not seeds can go there, that's alright, that's fine. But just make sure that all the seeds are extracted in their little pod. That's good enough. You chuck it away. And then we add it to my little pile again. There you go, nice and clean. There's probably about 4 seeds left there, but anyway. Just go like this, and done. It's like picking up gold dust. Okay, so that is my Ebony Mix 2020. Now on the next video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to sow the seeds, and hopefully we can get a few million ebonies mixed up. This is how much seeds I've collected from one plant. Both of my champagne has also flowered, but the flower is still fairly young, so it hasn't dried up yet, so I'm still gonna wait for a while. But these two have been cross-pollinated by all sorts of different plants that's in here, so I did not intentionally cross-pollinate them, but anyway, we'll see what comes out of it. And this one here, Echeveria texensis, this is the only plant I have as well. So most of these plants I'm separating or putting the seeds on their separate pouch. So this is texensis, are the ones that I really like the look of, but this one has got a couple of babies, so I should be able to propagate, take some cuttings from that, but that's not going to be until for a while. So it will be an autumn cutting if I take anything from that, and also I need to clean it up and dry it up. And the seeds is, I'll try and get some seeds, of course. I just have to put it in separate pouch, and hopefully I get a lot more plants that way. And also a good way of putting it in separate pouch like this, when the rest of them dries up, then I can go back here and get some more. This is Echeveria Lady's Choice, my only Lady's Choice, and I don't have a leaf propagation, I don't have a baby popping out, but it's got a flower stalk, so hopefully I can grow this from seeds. So Lady's Choice, please, please, please grow. I will take your seeds and I'll just see if there is some seeds. Yes, see, look at those tiny little things. Look at that, can you see that through? They're tiny little dots. Those little dust, powdery stuff. Those are their seeds. So now, okay, don't drop, please. Okay, thank you. So I don't know how much I've got here, but see on the bottom there? Those are the tiny little seeds in there, but we'll see. I'm actually excited. So anyway, now I'm just going to go through, and I'm not going to show you because this is going to be a boring video for you. So I'm just going to go through and get some more seeds, just seeds gathering. There you go. And I didn't want them to fall off into everywhere. So I'm trying to, even though they're wet, I'm gathering them and drying them up because I need to get some seeds and grow some ebonies. This is the reason why I was running around saving this, because the seed pods, you can see those slits there. So this one's already gone. Okay, so that one there, so this one is still closed off. Had I left it there with the rain will just pound it down. And okay, there's a little spider, sorry spider. Now this is the seeds inside that. See those little precious thing there? Those are the ones I'm after. And if I've left it there, the rain would have opened them up and dropped, and I couldn't find them anywhere, and 50-50 chance of them growing in the pots that's over there. So it might take a few years before I even find this stray plant and wonder, what is that cute little thing? Oh, it's an ebony. So I'm just trimming them off, and I'm gonna pop this in the oven just to dry them up. Like really, actually we have a dehydrator. I didn't even think about that. So the dehydrator will probably be better. So some of them are still fresh like those ones, but then anyway, I'll just cut them off. You never know. If you never go. And so just trim. That way I only have like seed pods to work with. So this is all a mix now, all different color ebony, which reminds me, I forgot one ebony that was the prettiest of them all, red fringes, that I need to get seeds from, and I forgot about that. Okay, so I'm gonna go get that later on. But anyway, whatever I salvage, I salvage. If not, it's just c'est la vie. That's life. That's life. So those are the tiny seeds at the tip of my tweezer. So just hope I could get some. Okay, so very tiny, see? Those are the tiny seeds. Look at that. Those are ebony seeds. Look how tiny they are. And hopefully this will grow into big beautiful plants. So I'm going to set my oven into fan, and barely, so probably about 20 degrees. There you go. So 50 degrees Celsius, and sort of somewhere in the 20s. Okay, so we'll pop it in the oven. We're drying up some ebony seeds. I'm gonna set my timer for half an hour. Okay, we'll see if it's dried up. It's drying up, so we'll leave it for, but it's still wet, damp. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it for another, I would say an hour. I'll set this one for an hour. The temperature in here is actually like about, maybe about 20 degrees. I probably put, best putting thermometer inside, okay? So we'll see how hot it gets or how warm it gets. These baby succulents, or should I say baby ebony succulents, are the same seeds that I've dried inside the oven nearly a year later. I've featured these plants in my video called Succulent Seeds Growth Comparison Grow Light versus Window Light. If you'd like to watch that video, link is below this video in the description box. On the next video, or should I say, on the next seed sowing video, I'll show you what soil to use and how to germinate these succulent seeds. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.